From 1845 to 1847, Davis delivered some 157 lectures while in a trance-like state in New York City on scientific, historical, and philosophical topics. Reportedly famed macabre author Edgar Allan Poe even attended some of Davis's seances. In what is considered his greatest work, The Principles of Nature, Her Divine Revelations and Voice to Mankind, Andrew Jackson Davis described a mystic view of the cosmos and of creation, promoting the theology of universalism. Some modern spiritists believe Davis's writings shadowed the evolutionary thinking that would soon be set down by Charles Darwin. Darwin's theory of evolution, perhaps the climax of a movement aimed at establishing new thought in the minds of men, would, for many, remove the fear of an almighty creator and widen the gate into the realm of the unknown. Through the 19th and 20th centuries, Western culture has been overwhelmed by a fascination with spirit communication and paranormal phenomenon. Some of the most influential people in the modern era have been influenced themselves by New Age spiritism and the occult. From Mary Todd Lincoln, the wife of Abraham Lincoln, who held seances in the White House to communicate with her son Willie, who had died at a young age, to Hillary Rodham Clinton, who supposedly contacted the ghost of Eleanor Roosevelt with New Age psychic Jean Dixon. Hillary is pictured here submitting herself to the power of an American Indian shaman. Inventors, heroes, dictators, world leaders, and even American presidents have been either influenced by or directly involved with the movement. Thomas Edison spent years trying to develop a machine that could communicate with spirits of the dead. While his efforts were unsuccessful, Edison was convinced that one day such an invention would be possible. Chester Carlson, the inventor of the now famous Xerox photocopying process, reportedly received the inspiration for his invention from the spirit world. Carl Gustav Jung, whose teachings on the subconscious mind have had a tremendous influence on modern psychology, claimed to be guided by a mysterious spirit named Philemon. Jung's contemporary Sigmund Freud said that it no longer seems possible to brush aside the study of so-called occult facts, the real existence of psychic forces in which, until now, we did not believe.
When I first made the correlations between Kabbalah and science, I was stunned.
We do know that Isaac Newton had access to certain mystical texts, certain texts of the Kabbalah.
Well, the Kabbalistic description of creation is coming from a single little point, from a speck, and of having matter form and time and space form all together at the very beginning. This sounds very much to me like the description of the Big Bang.
I couldn't believe that the Kabbalists could derive these truths without really knowing any mathematics or physics.
I'm a theoretical physicist, and I like to say that I walk in the footsteps of giants like Albert Einstein and Niels Bohr. I'm not a philosopher. However, I am rather dazzled by the fact that many of the basic mysteries that we find in string theory and the theory of everything seem to be mirrored in the Zohar and in the Kabbalah.
As a scholar, the most amazing thing of all is the degree to which modern astrophysics sounds like a Kabbalistic text.